This is strange. Hi, my name's Elizabeth and this is Elizabeth's Leaves. I'm just here to talk about houseplants, show you my babies, tell you what I do with them. I want to start off like doing different tours of my house. So today we're starting off with my bedroom tour. This is really nerve-wracking, huh? So I'm just going to show you some of the plants, well, all of the plants in my bedroom, and just talk about them a little bit. And I'm really excited to show you what I have, and I hope you enjoy looking at them. We're going to start over here with my Hoya pubicalyx. When I got her, she didn't have any vines. She was already a pretty full plant, but now that I've had her for a couple of months, she is starting to vine, and she's giving me these really big, beautiful leaves that have a lot of splash, like this one right here. And she's vining up this, I'm using it as a trellis, but I think it's like a yard decoration or something. I just like it and wanted to use it in my bedroom. And she's really loving it. This grow light is awful. All of my other plants absolutely hate it, except for this Hoya. This Hoya is thriving with this grow light. If we go down below, you'll see my lemon lime Maranta. She's huge. I love her. She's my baby. There's a fly. Wow, thanks. And I'm just really proud of her because I know Maranta can be really difficult, but she seems to like it in my bedroom. And she just does not stop growing, and she flowers a lot. I always cut those off, but she flowers a lot. I have another Maranta right here. This is my red Maranta. It's giving me a bunch of new leaves. One right here. This is a new leaf. This is a new leaf. I love her. You'll see some of these tips have been cut off, and that's because my cat got a hold of her. I don't remember if Marantas are toxic to cats, but regardless, he doesn't need to be nibbling on these leaves. So it's in the bedroom now where he cannot get a hold of it. And when I got her, she was little bitty, and then I've been propagating her, making her bigger and bigger. So hopefully she'll look like that one day. That would be super exciting. All right, next we have this Hoya obovata. I got her 2 years ago, and she was just one vine with like a couple of leaves, and then I kept propagating her, and now she's this big, beautiful baby. Some of the leaves come in a little wonky. I don't know if that's like normal for obovatas, but if you look at this one right here, I'm not sure what happened there. This one's a little wonky, but then she gives me beautiful leaves like this. Like, do you see that splash and how round and perfect it is? And she's giving me a baby. I'm not going to touch it because I'm notorious for knocking off my Hoya leaves, but oh my goodness, look at a little baby. I'm so excited. I love her. I really want to put her outside, but also she's beautiful in the bedroom. Okay, if we go over here, you'll see my pickle plant. She's stretching for light. These grow lights are not enough for her. All of my other plants are doing really great under these grow lights, but pickle plant is on the struggle bus. But she's cute and she feels good. Then I have this philodendron, this heartleaf philodendron, just a regular green one. I got this as like 3 cuttings, I think, and now I just kept propagating her into this big full pot, and I love her. She was giving me like really teeny tiny growth, but finally like this leaf popped out, this leaf popped out. So thankfully she's starting to give me some bigger leaves. Maybe she's happier now. This is my Hoya Carnosa compacta. And when I got it, it was just like this little section right here. And then she popped out this baby, this vine, and there's a vine back here. It's very slow growing. I think she would be happier outside. I live in Georgia, and these plants do incredible outside. But I just want to look at her all the time, so she stays in the bedroom. But I know she'd grow big and strong if I put her outside, so we'll see what I decide to do with that. I'm really not sure. And then they're all just sitting on this like hexagon plant stand that my husband got me. I really don't recommend it though because of these spaces. It just doesn't hold plants well, and you can't put them on the edges because it's uneven. This doesn't line up. So you really only have these 4 bars to put plants on, and it's not really great, but it is super duper cute. No plants down there because there's only 3 grow lights on this stand. I need to get another one to put down there so I could put plants there, and then I want another one to put the plants on top. So my house needs a lot of grow lights. All right, moving over. This is my Moonshine Sansevieria, which I don't think snake plants are classified as Sansevieria anymore. I could totally be wrong. I don't know. But she's popping out another leaf, and she's super duper slow growing. I've had her for 2 or 3 years, and she's only given me this leaf and this leaf. But this leaf is beautiful. I don't think you can see on camera just how silver it is. Okay, let's go down to the bottom of my A-frame bookshelf. This is going to be a lot of fun to try to show you all the plants on here because of the shape. I have a little bitty baby, Viridifolium. Little teeny tiny little baby. Then I just have like a bunch of propagations, 2 Syngoniums. This is a Syngonium lance leaf. It has this beautiful like long leaves and then the lobes. It is an absolutely gorgeous plant. It needs to go up a trellis though. This is my Syngonium. Oh gosh, what's that one called? A Syngonium, I really can't remember. Ice Heart Ice, something like that. It's beautiful regardless. I'm really not a big Syngonium fan, but those 2 really called out to me for some reason. Then I just have some Baltic Blue, I have some Silver Sword, some Philodendron Fuzzy Petiole, I have a bunch of little corn babies. I'll show you my Alocasia in another video. All of my Alocasia are outside because they do not like it inside. One of them has actually given me a leaf, one of my corms. It's a black velvet Alocasia. And she's just so cute, and I'm really proud that I grew her from a corm. I just think that's really awesome. Then if you look back here, that's just a little tub where I am rooting all of my corms, and then I moved them to sphagnum moss. And so those are just a bunch of little propagations and stuff that I sell. And we're gonna go up. This is my Hoya retusa. When I got her, she had a bunch of dry rot, and it was really sad because it was a really big, beautiful plant. So I am rehabbing her. I got all the rot off. I repotted her in a much smaller pot with really good training soil. And I hope I can bring her back. She hasn't lost any more leaves in a while, so that's exciting, but she's definitely not popping out any new growth yet. Over here, I have some wet sticks of that same Syngonium, that Ice Heart. God, is that what it's called? I really can't remember, but it lost all of its leaves, and now I'm trying to save it for somebody. They brought me a couple of their plants to rehab, and this is one of them. This is my newest baby. All right, so this is my Jade Syndapsis, and it's so beautiful. Like, people are always going for the really silver Syndapsis, but this jade one really blows my mind. It's gorgeous, and it's giving me a new leaf already, and I just got it a week ago. So that's a new leaf, and it's starting to give me another one back here. You see that little growth point? Oh, I'm so excited. She's beautiful. I'm really, really happy about this one. And this might be my proudest plant moment right here. Those are 2 Anthurium forgetii chunks. I got them for like 10 bucks at a local plant swap. They had nothing. They weren't doing anything. I got them, and now this one has a growth point right here. It's not doing anything yet. But then, if you look right here, it's giving me a new leaf. I'm so excited about that. Like, I brought this plant back to life. That is so exciting. I can't wait to meet that new leaf. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure, maybe you guys could tell me, but I think this little leaf, can you see how the stem of the old leaf has that bump? Is that going to be a baby? Or is that just something Anthurium do? I don't know. I have a few Anthurium, but I'm still learning a lot about them. Okay, I have another Maranta. This is a variegated Rabbit Tracks Maranta, right? Maybe. I kind of struggle with this one. My other 2 are beautiful. They're doing great. They're super happy. And then there's this one. And I just don't know. I can't get it to size up. It has a couple of big leaves, but I did not grow those. It came with those 2 big leaves. And then it's all the other leaves are just these like little bitty teeny tiny babies, but it looks like maybe this one's gonna be bigger. And then there's a new leaf here and a new leaf here, so we can just hope that maybe that's a new leaf. Oh, hi. Hope that it's going to start sizing up for me. And my other Maranta are super thirsty, and this one is not thirsty at all. It doesn't drink a lot for some reason. I still love her, she just doesn't love me as much. I have another Hoya. I can't remember the name of this one right now. I'll put it on the screen for you guys, but I've had this for like 2 years now, and it never did anything. And then I put it under this white grow light, and it just started popping off. Look at this, like it's trailing here, it's trailing here, it's giving me growth here. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 points of new growth. I'm just so excited it's finally doing something, because I was ready to throw this plant out. It just needed a new grow light. It was in my kitchen, and the grow light in my kitchen is just not great. This is a type of Hoya Polyneura, and I've had it for a good while too, and it wasn't doing anything. And then I pop it under this grow light, and it's starting to give me new growth. This is another kind of Hoya, and I'll have to put the name on the screen for you because I don't remember. But it gets this really awesome red sun's dressing, and it's already given me this leaf, and it has some new growth in there as well. So it's growing really fast. This is a regular Rabbit Tracks Maranta. I got it as a little starter plant, and it's growing just fine. I treat her like my other two Maranta that are doing really well, and she loves it and is doing great. Back here, you're going to see my Anthurium veitchii. Is that right? The King Anthurium. It's just a little starter plant, but it is giving me my first leaf right there. I'm not going to touch it, and I'll show you why later. But yes, love it. I'm so excited to see that new leaf. Okay, now this is a Hoya. I don't remember its name as well. Apparently, Hoya names are just difficult for me. But it came with just these 2 leaves, and it has vined out really far. But for some reason, I just cannot get it to grow leaves. It's only given me 2 leaves. So this is one of them. And it's deformed and looks like a totally different plant. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And then it gave me this leaf, which looks right. It's just small, but that's totally fine. But then all the new leaves that it has tried to grow for me, I just keep knocking them off somehow, and I'm not really sure what's going on there. It had one right here just like 2 days ago, and it's gone, and I don't remember knocking it, but it's gone, so I must have. This is really cool. So I got this Clairnervium for $10 off of Facebook, and this is one of the leaves it came with. But this is its newest leaf that it gave me. Look at this sweet baby. It's still hardening off. If you see a little bit of damage right there, that's actually from this Hoya. Somehow, this tip accidentally scratched it. So, that's okay. Oh, but I love it. It's so beautiful. Then I have another Anthurium back here. This poor baby has been through it. This is my Anthurium vitirifolium. And it came with root rot when I bought it. So I had to clean that up, repot it, and then I gave it root rot by overwatering it. Because I thought it would be as thirsty as my Pallidiform, but it is certainly not. And so I gave it root rot. That's why it's in sphagnum moss. And then I put it in sphagnum moss, and it started giving me this new leaf. And then yesterday, I was fiddling with it, and I snapped it. So I don't know if you can see right there. I snapped it. So I'm going to leave it alone for a while, see if maybe it'll heal itself. It's moved a lot. It was way over here, and it's moved up there since I snapped it. So I'm hoping maybe it can heal a little bit. I don't know. I was really sad about that. And then I think the last plant I have in my bedroom is my Monstera Thai Constellation. These grow lights are super awesome. So I accidentally burnt one of these leaves, but then I moved it further back and I haven't had any more issues. It came with a bunch of little leaves at the base, but those died off. So this is the only original leaf it came with. And then this is the first leaf that it gave me, and it's gorgeous. I adore that leaf. And then this was my next one. And for some reason, it didn't size up, but that is still a gorgeous leaf, so I'm really not complaining about it. So that was a really quick tour of the houseplants in my bedroom. But yeah, I have lots of other plants to show you. I'm super excited to show you some of my other ones, and then to just keep you updated and show you some plant care and what I do for them. I'm super excited to show you the plants on my front porch because I do have a lot of outdoor plants. I kind of feel like a lot of people don't do that because they're scared of pests. But thankfully, I have a lot of beneficial bugs where I live, so I don't really have to worry about the pests too much. Mostly, I have a bunch of jumping spiders, which are really cute, and they don't bother me at all, so I kind of adore them. And they keep the pests away. I don't really have to worry about it. So that's really the video I'm most excited to show you guys. But if you're watching this, I appreciate you so much. Obviously, I'm really nervous, so hopefully I can get a little bit better at this as I go on, and you'll stick with me and be patient with me. So I really appreciate you watching. Thanks.